Welcome back. So like every day, we take you to the corner, and today the virus corner to discuss monkeypox. So we're saying bye to COVID and hello to monkeypox, a scary outbreak in the UK. Europe and the US is putting officials worldwide on their toes. For now, the outbreak is small. So far, 68 suspected cases, but health officials have little clue where people caught the monkeypox virus from, and there's concern the virus may be spreading through the community undetected, possibly through a new route of transmission. So we now welcome Dr. Amish Adalja, senior scholar at the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security. Thank you very much, Doctor, for speaking to us. So first things first, what is monkeypox? And a misleading name here, right? You don't actually catch it from monkeypox, from monkeys, rather?
Right. This is a pox virus related to the smallpox virus that's been eradicated that can infect a lot of different animals. It's been known for decades and decades, and it usually has been confined to outbreaks in Africa, places like Nigeria. And when we see cases outside of Africa, it's usually linked to travel. It's not as deadly as smallpox, and it's something that can be controlled with the same countermeasures we use for smallpox, the smallpox vaccine, the smallpox antivirals.
So expand a bit about what was done in the past to handle it or contain the spread of monkeypox.
So anytime that we've seen monkeypox outside of Africa, what we usually do is contact tracing. Everybody's familiar with that from COVID-19, where we see a case and we isolate that person and then we find their contacts. And what we do with their contacts are we vaccinate them with the smallpox vaccine, and it basically stops transmission. Most of the times it's been travel-related cases. In the U.S. back in 2003, we had about 4 dozen cases that were related to the importation of animals. Certain types of rats from Africa were imported and infected prairie dogs that many people kept as pets in the Midwest in the United States. And a lot of people got infected, but we didn't have major consequences from it because it isn't something that is as alarming as a respiratory virus, for example. And the fact that our smallpox countermeasures work is really what we use to control monkeypox.
So what do we know really about what triggered this renewed outbreak?
What's different about this is that, yes, there's an outbreak in Nigeria. There have been travelers from Nigeria, but we're seeing chains of transmission that aren't linked to travel, meaning that they're occurring in individuals who don't have contact with other cases. And there has been some of the case investigation has shown many of these people are men who have sex with other men or bisexual men. So we're worried that this is transmitting through sexual networks, not necessarily transmitting sexually, but using those networks of people who maybe associate with each other to get around. And I think the key thing now is to get a handle on the epidemiology, how people are getting infected, and then put a stop to it.
So maybe that might be a medicine for dummies here, but maybe we're getting too good at detecting viruses.
I don't think you can ever be too good at detecting viruses because we want to be as adept as we can. But yes, we're getting better. We're at recognizing infectious diseases, figuring out what's going on, and that's a good thing because we face a lot of infectious disease threats. And the more resilient we are, the better it's going to be. And the quicker we can find out that something is spreading, the quicker we can intervene. And it's easier to intervene at an early stage when cases are lower than at a later stage when cases have become much more hard to control. So this is a good thing that these are being detected, that there is the world's energy being put on this virus.
And before we let you go, Doctor, it is implied by your answers so far, but I need to ask clearly, it's not another COVID, right?
No, this is nothing like the scale of COVID. This is not an efficiently spreading respiratory virus. This is a virus that is not as contagious, and one for which we have a vaccine that works effectively, one that we have antivirals for. It's a totally different situation. We will not see anything like the explosive spread that we saw with COVID.
Dr. Amish Adalja, senior scholar at the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, thank you very much for reducing the panic and definitely explaining what's currently unfolding. Thank you very much, Doctor, for your time. We generally appreciate it. Thank you.